Welcome to Body Work. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to Body Work Boxing. I want to get right into the Triple G versus Canelo 3 legacy defining fight where there are missed opportunities. I mean, when you take in consideration the billionaire, Steph Curry was there. Michael B. Jordan was in the ring. You had the people who sing the anthem, Nilly Vanilli, in it. You had Danny Jacobs watching the Bam Rodriguez calling what fight, just giving out, hints and clues that he might have a big fight. I'm thinking maybe Jaime Munguia, but I'll just keep that tucked away. You know what I'm saying? You got Sean Porter in his crazy suit. You got Jessica McCaskill outlining the fact that Canelo had to stay in the middle of the ring. We got the agent Triple G. It was all kind of celebrities going into the fight. Canelo was a 333 to, what was it? He came in, 333? Some crazy odds. Basically destined to win. No need to use this. With all those narratives, you still left with the question with, was there still meat left on the bone? Yes, there was. I believe there was meat left on the bone because, shout out to my man, the King of X's, King Amin. He had me on his show earlier, and the topic of discussion was indeed this Canelo fight, right? And that's what we built up. We went through the undercard. I'm going to dissect that because I got some fighters on there that I like Amo Williams, Bam Rodriguez, and now, Diego Pacheco is kind of winning me over. You know what I'm saying? I saw some flashes of brilliance. I saw some good things. But the topic was the Canelo and Triple G fight, right? And where did that land everything after they actually fought? And my question was, probably in a worse off position than it was before. Why? Going into the fight, I said that Triple G was playing with the house's money. If we win, he can ride off into the sunset. He can pick, choose, and refuse because he just beat Canelo, and he doesn't have to do what Bivol has to do because Bivol still has a career that he's still aiming to do bigger and better things. I think that Triple G was always Canelo's side chick that he could hit whenever he wants. But I digress. It was a legacy defining fight. It will go down as a good trilogy because, there were no knockdowns. There was no drag out. There was no stoppages. It was just a 12-round dominant performance by Canelo Alvarez. But where did that put Canelo Alvarez? Because I was saying the 40-year-old virgin. Because Canelo was like, he don't want none. He looked like he was riled up, but really, this was really the 40-year-old version of Triple G that actually kind of disappointed me. I wanted them to finish each other. I think, a statement could be made because right now, anything that Canelo is doing from this point forward is going to be under scrutiny. You got to think, he turned down a fight with David Benavidez and Errol Spence or David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo for $100 million at the time, only to take a 3-fight deal with DAZN for a little bit more bread. And in his first option with Bivol, he lost. And this option, he fought a 40-year-old Triple G who, before last fight, they were saying was aged and had aged overnight. He was moving up. He didn't finish him. He didn't knock him down. He just used him as a punching bag. But it was not a good statement because you couldn't even finish this guy at 40 in the weight class in which you dominate. I think that it was a missed opportunity on both people's part. And then after the fight, you have Triple G saying, hey, you guys, I still got 3 belts. And I'm like, well, 3 belts? I know Jamal Charlo has the WBC. And I know Janabek has the WBO. So you, my friend, have the WBA and the IBF. I guess the other belt might be that international belt or, whatever. I don't know what other belt it is, but those were it's 4 major belts, that he has. But I think that it's just a reason for them to just go off and still continue to do whatever they do. I believe that Canelo Alvarez is going to face John Ryder, but I also believe that this was an opportunity for Canelo to actually show that, hey, yeah, I went up and I was daring to be graped. You know what I'm saying? Not great, but graped. In trying to match myself with Bivol and try my powers and my skills against Bivol. And now that I took a loss, I'm going to go down and fight Triple G, my side chick that I could just, that was just a stash that I could just grab at any point in time. But there was no statement made. And we're talking about the face of boxing. Because when Jermell Charlo, anybody that he's faced for a second time in these championships on his route to undisputed, he stopped them. But he's not even in people's conversation as far as the face of boxing. Something to think about. Anyways, thanks for the growth. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the good energy. What do you think about this? Were there missed opportunities? Do you think these two guys have regrets? And what are they going to do next? Feel free to reach out by email, bodyworkboxing247@gmail.com. And on Instagram, it's Mr_bodyworkboxing. Thanks for tuning in here at Bodywork Boxing, where we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.